Hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry, I keep forgetting the buttons don't like to be buttons. They still haven't told me what they want to be yet, but they don't like to be buttons, so it's very strange. And I always forget I need to redo the the stream info, because for some reason it doesn't have a name. I'm never really sure. Huh. Does that actually fix it? No? Okay, hold on. See, I'm not sure which I think it's this one. Anyway, so that should be hopefully set and fixed now. So let's get back into it. We've got to survive and we've got to teach. Yes. Did I hit start over? Hold on. I did. Whoops. Okay. So we have to decide what everybody's doing. Let's see. Ichika. Can learn that one. Nino. English. Miku can go gather. Let's see. We need vegetables. Yotsuba. Yotsuba should need the most work as far as study goes. I think, yeah, the two that she actually needs to work on. Okay, so then, Yotsuba, maybe you should go gather fish. And Itsuki can do science. Let's see. Itsuki's the only one without a star, so we need to work with Itsuki today. Start! Yes. I need to start remembering who goes out for, Oh, come on, that's supposed to be your good subject. I love his all-knowing smile. Okay, so is kind of easy to get things to go up if we're careful. I forgot Itsuki wears glasses. That's right, Itsuki wears glasses, Nino wears contacts. I don't think Yotsuba or Miku actually wear anything, but I think Ichika also wears glasses, but only occasionally. Pretty sure. Sorry. I once read in a history textbook that people in the old days used fortune telling to govern politics. They used astrology, but why did you suddenly bring that up? It's nothing. Because we were studying the movements of the stars, it suddenly made me remember. They say it's fortune telling, but that's all in the field of astronomy, right? This is a classic example of how it's now considered a field of study, but in the past it was considered a cult. In fact, what they were dividing about was probably the day's weather or the seasons. Sorry, I realized I was kind of quiet yesterday, so I'm trying to keep the mic a little bit closer. But it really is interesting, isn't it? There were no textbooks back then, so I'm curious how people used to learn astronomy. No. They were probably just spouting totally random stuff. Please don't say things that ruin my fantasy. Fortune telling is kind of like that, right? They say something kind of mysterious, and you have to choose whether to believe it or not. I've once again decided to refrain from talking to you about fortune telling in the future, Uesugi-kun. Do as you like. In fact, it's kind of insane that they actually tried to govern politics through fortune telling. I can kind of understand the feelings of the people at that time. After all, I'd feel uneasy if I didn't have something to guide me. Do you ever feel that way, Uesugi-kun? Well, I can't really deny that. Sometimes I'm worried about whether I'm really okay or not, even if I study. Although I'm okay now. Are you really? No, it's not like I feel okay because you're here or anything. You're the one who said it all. You have the tendency to self-destruct like that sometimes. I don't think it's funny that if you go back and actually look at it, Itsuki was the first one to meet Futaro. Okay, so we've got to get everybody's scores up to at least 60, but I don't know when our time frame is. I don't remember. Cooking selection. Alright, so Nino's gonna cook dinner tonight. So I think we haven't let Itsuki cook yet. Can Itsuki cook? I mean, I think so. Let's see. So we'll do stir-fried meat. Not any particular kind of meat, just meat. Failure. Why did it fail? I mean, everything goes up, but
誠に。
Even she didn't like her own cooking.
では、いただきます。
Alright, time to eat.
待って、食べちゃダメよ。
Don't eat it.
なぜですか？出来たてが冷めてしまいます。
Why? Wait for the food to cool?
これは失敗作よ。切り方が不揃いで火の通りがバラバラ。おまけに生焼けじゃない。
This is a failure. It's cut unevenly and it's not cooked well. It's pretty much half raw.
こんなにもいい香りがするのに。
I see. Even though it smells so good?
ダメったらダメ。こんなもの食べたらお腹壊しちゃうわ。
I said don't eat it. You'll get sick if you do.
じゃあ私がもう一回炒め直してくるね。
Alright, I'll try frying it one more time. Sorry, Raiha. Okay, so Yotsuba and Itsuki apparently should not cook.
私たち何をすればいい？
Alright, so we need to make another schedule. Actually, let's... Okay, you should learn social because it's the lowest. You need to learn English. Ichika... Meet. Nino... I mean, everything else is pretty good, so let's just go ahead and study. Science. Math. And we will go for Miku. Probably going to be a disaster.
いい感じ。できたけど自信ないわ。わかんない。
俺が勉強を見てやる。覚悟しろ。
解けそうで解けません。
Oh, that raised her math by a lot.
これで合っているでしょうか。
Oh, nice. Hey, not exactly the best, but... Hey, you calculated the problem 3 wrong. The correct answer is -5.
また間違えた。
Oh, I made a mistake again. You already memorized the formula, so all you have to do is practice more.
そもそもマイナスって何？
What is a negative number? How should I explain
も
it?
しここにリンゴがあって、それを食べてもマイナス1個にはならないでしょう。
If you had an apple and you ate it, you'd just be left with no apples, right? Well, obviously it's 0 in that case.
やっぱりマイナスの存在意義がわからない。
I still don't get why negative numbers are a thing. Can you ask me a question that's connected to your studies a little
じ
more?
ゃあどうしてマイナス同士を掛け算するとプラスになるの？
Then let me ask you, why does multiplying negatives give you a positive?
もしここにリンゴが
Let's say you have an apple. I can't explain it using apple analogy, so stop.
風太郎はどうしてマイナス同士を掛け算したら
Do you know why multiplying negatives gives you a positive, Fluro? That's
それは
because I don't question every little thing like you, so it's hard to explain these things to you.
風太郎にもわからないんだ。
So what you're telling me is you don't know either, Futuro. Why do you seem so happy that I don't know?
風太郎にもわからないなら勉強しなくても大丈夫かなって。
Well, it got me thinking. If you don't know how to explain it, then I shouldn't need to study it. Those two things are different. Even if you don't know what a negative is, you can solve all of the problems. Okay, that's enough talking. Get to work and solve the problems. When we get back from this island, let's research about negative numbers. To be honest, now I want to know too.
調べるときは2人でだよ。
We'll look it up. Just the two of us, okay? I got it. But in the meantime, try your best to solve these problems.
分かった。頑張る。約束だからね。
Okay, I'll do my best. That's a promise, Fudero. Alright. We gotta be careful, because I'm not sure why learning one drops another. But it does. So, who cooked? I already said Nino's doing dinner, so we'll let Ichika cook
材料足りてるかな。
lunch. Ichika's got a 3-star. I need 5 water, 10 meat, and 5 greens. It's a risk, but I mean... Why is everybody failing? Even Ichika didn't like it. Oh, Yotsuba's mood is dropping dangerously low. Okay, maybe I should give her a day off. Or... not a day, but you know what I mean. Fried chicken today, huh?
なんだかゴムを食べているみたいです。
It kind of feels like I'm eating rubber.
ああ、これ揚げすぎよ。肉が硬くなっちゃってるもの。
This is way too overcooked. The meat is way too hard.
ということは、これ全部失敗なのかな。
That means this was all a failure. Just because it's hard doesn't mean we can't eat it. Alright, let's do our best to consume it. I mean, depending on exactly how hard they're talking for the meat to be. We would like
言いたいことがある。
to say something to you, Fukun. What's up all of a sudden? Is there a problem or something?
ええ、そうね。
Yeah,
大問題だわ。
a massive problem. What? What's wrong? What happened?
あ、そう、びたい。
They are at a beach, so I mean, technically they should have time. We want to play. What?
遊びたい。
We want to play. You want to play?
ふうくんと別荘に来てて、海が目の前なのよ。もっと夏を楽しみたいの。
We've come to the villa with you, Fukun, and the ocean's right in front of us, see? We want to enjoy summer more. I know I'm not doing their voices or mannerisms or anything correctly. I apologize for that, but how is that a massive problem?
大問題じゃない。生き残らなくちゃいけないのはわかるけど、このままじゃストレス溜まっちゃうわ。
She's not wrong. It's not a massive problem. I understand that we have to survive, but we're just going to get more stressed out like this.
そう、四季に関わる。四季が下がったら待っているのは海藻。
Yes,
生き残れないよ。
it's about morale. When morale drops, all that awaits us is a rout. Rout? There's no way we can survive something like that. There's no doubt some truth in that. But Miku, I'm surprised you knew a word as complex as rout.
ゲームだと敵の士気を下げて海藻を誘うのは基本だから。
Again, not wrong. Yes, it's a basic in video games. In order to cause a rout, you must lower enemy morale.
ゲームの話はいいの。
We don't need to talk about games right now.
ねえ、ふうくんだって問題だって思ったでしょ。もっと遊ぶ時間を作るべきよ。
So, you thought it was a problem too, right, Fukun? We need to make more time for recreation.
はーい、私もそう思います。
Yes, I think so too. You guys were listening in too?
さっきのニノの声が大きかったので。
Only because Nino was talking so loudly.
ほら、みんなも同じ考えだわ。ここは息抜きをすべきよ。
Look, everyone feels the same. We should take a load off here.
海じゃなくてもいい。山に行ったりするのもきっと楽しいよ。
It doesn't have to be the ocean. Going to the mountains would be so much fun.
川で泳いでみるのもいいかもね。水が冷たくて気持ちよさそうだったし。
It might be nice to try swimming in the river. The water's so cold it might feel really good. These suggestions just keep coming. Do they really want to play that much?
みんなちょっと落ち着きましょ
Hey, everyone, let's calm down a bit, okay?
う。何いつき、あんたは遊びたくないの？
What, Itsuki? You don't want to play?
それは、私はただ今は緊急事態ですし、節度を持った行動をすべきだと思っているだけです。そうですよね、上杉君。
Well, I just think now's an emergency, so we should be acting with moderation. Right, Uzuki-kun?
上杉君、待ってください。
Uzuki-kun, wait. Itsuki? What's wrong? Do you still want to talk?
いえ、父から電話が。あなたに話があるので代わってほしいと。
No, it's a phone call from my father. He wants to speak with you. What? Hello, this is Uesugi speaking. It's been quite a while, Dad.
君にお父さんと呼ばれる筋合いはないよ。
You have no reason to call me Dad.
あなたにお父さんと呼ぶ筋合いはありません。
You have no reason to call him Dad.
期末試験の結果は聞いているよ。確か少し息抜きをしても問題ない成績だ。
I heard the results of the final exams. Their grades are certainly good enough to warrant a small break. You mean the villa trip?
娘たちたっての願いだ。充実した週末を過ごせるだけの準備は抜かりなくさせておる。
It's my daughter's wish. I'll make sure it's well prepared for a fulfilling weekend. Thank you very much.
ところで、上杉。
And by the way, Uesugi-kun. Yes? What is it, sir?
2泊3日、君と娘たちが一つ屋根の下で過ごすとなると、心穏やかにはいられなくて。
I can't be at peace when you and my daughters are spending 2 nights and 3 days under one roof.
君にはあくまで紳士的かつ節度を持った行動を期待している。
I expect you to be a gentleman and act with discretion. There's no worry about that. Of course. We're going to take our exams soon, after all. Summer is a very important time,
分
yes.
かっているのならば問題ない。では、楽しんできてくれたまえ。
If you understand, then there's no issue. Well then, enjoy yourself.
上杉君、
Usugi-kun? Yeah, here's your phone. Thanks.
父から何を言われたのですか？
What did my father tell you? About the villa. He'll take care of the preparations for the rescue. So just have fun, he says. For the rescue? So, the dad knew all this was going to happen? And that means so did Uesugi and... Itsuki?
その割には浮かない顔ですね。
Your face doesn't look that way. Don't worry about it. We were just talking about some common sense things, such as acting with discretion, since we're high school students. The fact that he bothered to call me means that as a father, he really cares about his daughters. What an annoying parent-child combo. What?
いえ、では私はこれで。
Well, I better be hitting the old dusty trail. What kind of a phrase was that?
フー君、どうしたの？
Fukun? What's wrong? What? Nothing?
本当ですか？
Really?
そうですよ。 なんでもないって感じじゃないですよ。
Yeah.
完全にフリーズしちゃってましたから。
Doesn't seem like nothing, you know? You're completely frozen. It's true. Keith's right. Let's try to act with some discretion.
でも遊ぶくらいはいいと思う。
But I think it's good to play sometimes.
そうよ、息抜きしたいわ。
Yes, I'm gonna take a break. I got it. I'll think of something.
やった楽しみにしてるからね。
I'm looking forward to it, Futuro.
あなたに任せます。
Okay. Yotsuba actually needs a break. Okay, I think our supplies are good. I want you to math. Nino needs to that. See, but that's just it. They've only got, even with helping multiple times, they've only got 1 star. So you and Itsuki. I'm not quite sure what free time is. Alright, we did Miku last time, so Nino. I can't do it. I can't have 2 of them at the same time doing that. So alright, let's go. Probably gonna go poorly.
わかんないな。
できたけど自信ないわ。
俺が勉強を見てやる。覚悟しろ。
See, that's why I need to split them up.
これはなんだっけ。
Oh, nice.
ちゃんが妹にやった。確かこうで。
Okay, so break increases HP. I guess free time increases mood. Alright, okay. What country is this one and that one over there?
イタリアとドイツ、
Italy and Germany. How about these two?
スペインと EU ね。
Spain and the EU. Close. The EU isn't a country. Well, that's not close at all. How did you get them all
ヨ
wrong?
ーロッパはちまちましてて苦手なのよ。ロシアとか中国とかカナダみたいに大雑把だったら覚えやすいのに。
Europe is so compact. I can't remember anything. It would be easier to remember if it's a country that's rough around the edges, like Russia, China, or Canada. They're just big countries. They're not all rough around the edges. Apologize to the people of each country.
ああ、もっと効率よく覚えられる方法ってないかしら。
I wonder if there's a more efficient way to learn these. Visiting the country is the best way to study them.
それグッドアイデアじゃない。ふうくんとヨーロッパに2人で旅行。それはすっごくいいかも。
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's travel to Europe together, Fukun. Just the 2 of us. Oh my, that might be really great. It seems she's excited about something else now.
私はやっぱりフランスに行きたいわ。ファッションの本場だし、スイーツの勉強もできそう。
I really want to go to France. It's one of Europe's fashion mile, and I can study sweets.
ふうくんだったら、私をどこに連れて行ってくれるかしら。
Where would you take me, Fukun? I can't think about that right now.
今はってことは、いつかは考えてくれるの？
Does it mean that you'll think about it someday? Sure, if we have the time and the means, and if we could deal with the problem at hand.
目の前の問題っていうのは。
Well, the problem at hand is... You know what it is. Come on, keep studying.
そうね。
Alright. Okay, now what's this?
ロシア
Russia. That's China. See, that's the funny thing. None of them were this bad at their schooling, except for Yotsuba. But it's not that she was bad, it's just that
ライハちゃんと
it
料理をする
wasn't interesting to her, I guess you could say. Alright, so Nino is cooking dinner.
ふうくんの好きなものでいいわよ
And if Nino's cooking dinner, I trust that it'll come out okay. I hope.
今回は妥協するわ
Yay!
なんか納得いかない
And her cooking skill went up too. Alright, that's good.
さてまずは下ごしらえね
Right then. First off is preparation.
ふうくんライハちゃんと一緒に野菜の皮剥いておいてもらえる
Fukun, could you peel the veggies with Raiha-chan? Sure, got it.
先にメインの料理をオーブンに入れてお米を炊く準備をして
Put the main dish in the oven first. Get ready to cook the rice.
これで炊き上がるまでに副菜が作れるわ
Alright, this way we can make a side dish by the time it's all cooked.
ニノさん手際がとってもいいな
Nino-san, you are so skilled.
うちのご飯は私が作ってるから5人いる分量を多く作るのには慣れてるのよね
I make our food at home, so I'm used to making a lot of food to feed 5 people.
わかるなそれうちも一気にたくさん作っておいたりすることあるから
Ah, I get that. I sometimes make a lot of food all at once at our house, too.
そういえばニノさんはカレー作る
By the way, do you make curry, Nino-san?
もちろんよカレーは誰も文句言わないで食べるから助かるのよね
Of course. Everyone eats curry without complaining, so it's a big
ち
help.
なみにカレールーに隠し味を足す派
By the way, do you add a secret flavor to your curry roux?
鶏胸肉が特売の時は一気に買っておいてバターを入れてバターチキンカレーにしたりするんだ
Yes. When chicken breasts are on sale, I buy it all at once, and then add butter to make butter chicken curry.
いいわねバターチキンもしかしてなんとかも作っちゃう
How nice. Butter chicken. Do you also make naan for that?
作るベーキングパウダー使えばそれっぽいものがフライパンでもできるもんね
I do. If you use baking powder, you can make something similar in a frying
た
pan.
だあれ量が作れないのが難点なのよね
However, it's hard to make it in large quantities.
そっか5人分は大変だそれだけ焼くと最初の方に焼いたナンが冷めちゃうし
Oh, yeah. Making it for 5 would be hard. By the time you finish making all that naan, the first one would already be cold. They're really having a lot of fun, though I have no idea what they're talking about.
カレーが残ったらヨーグルトと混ぜて鶏肉を漬け込んでタンドリーチキンにするんだけど
When there's curry left over, I mix it with yogurt and pickle the chicken to make tandoori chicken.
それがまた美味しいのよね
It's really delicious as well.
やってみたいな
I want to try that.
すっごくおすすめよレシピ教えてあげるわ
I really recommend it. I'll teach you the recipe.
ありがとうニノさん
Thank you, Nino-san. Raiha looks happy. I don't think she can talk to many of her school friends about cooking like this. I'll have to thank Nino later. I wonder how many of them actually realize... Oh, her intimacy went up too. Okay, so I have to get it up so high to get the stars. Got it. Okay, HP is decent for everybody, and mood is still okay, but not great. And now we're on the next day. So I've got to be a little bit more careful how I plan the day's activities.
風太郎くん、私たちのこと任せたよ。
I think that was Ichika. Okay. Study English. Nina's actually pretty well rounded right now, so I'm happy with that. But we need water. Miku Yotsuba is there anything else I need or study? Okay, who am I supporting today? I probably should Yotsuba. I mean, I guess things gonna go bad though then.
これどうだろう。
Oh, nice.
家庭教師として当然の務めだな。
That did raise the water by quite a bit.
これはなんだっけ。溶けそうで溶けません。確かこうで。
See, again, you'd almost think Itsuki would be better at studying. I mean, not perfect by any means, but you'd think she'd be a little bit better at some of the classes, and more of the classes than some of the others.
誰がライハちゃんと料理をしますか？私
Cooking
ですか？
selection. Morning. Does it show me... Alright. Parameters. So if we go to parameters, it should also show us... But it doesn't show us their cooking skills. Oh, there it is. Nino's is 76. Alright. Actually, we haven't saved in a little bit.
ゲームデータをセーブするぜ。ゲームデータを上書きしちまっていいのか？
We're deciding on cooking right now. So, let's try
材料足
Ichika.
りてるかな。
So I think what I should do is try to avoid making anything too difficult until they get better at it. Let's make toast. Surely you can't mess up toast.
私にしては上出来かな。
Hi. It doesn't boost a lot, but
まあまあかな。
it's better than causing things to go down. I mean, greens went down obviously, but looking up at the starry sky, but it's morning. What? Something that helps them relax, huh? There's gotta be something on the island that's not too hard to set up.
おはよう、お兄ちゃん。ねえ、聞いて聞いて。
Good morning, big bro. Hey, listen to this. You're in a good mood this morning. Did something happen?
昨日の夜ね、窓から星がいっぱい見えたんだ。すっごく綺麗だったんだよ。
Yes, yesterday night I could see so many stars from my window. They were so pretty. Yeah, we can't see stars from our apartment, can we? Were they that pretty?
お星様から元気をもらえたのかな。ドキドキしちゃってなかなか眠れなかったよ。
Yes, I wonder if the stars gave me some energy. My heart was pounding and it took a while for me to fall asleep. Great, that's wonderful. Perhaps you should try some stargazing then. At this time of year... Oh, that's right. Nice, Raiha. You've given me a great idea to set aside the quintuplets.
何が
What? What are you talking about? He's gonna set up a stargazing thing, which...
天体観測ですか
Stargazing? Yeah, because we can't see the stars well. We can see the stars well from here. Let's go to the beach tonight.
急にどうしちゃったの？夜は勉強っていつも言ってるのに。
Why are you changing your tone all of a sudden? You always say night is for studying. You guys said you wanted a break, right? I considered about that and thought this would give you some time off.
ああ、そういうことか。ちゃんと考えてくれたんだね。
Ah, that's what this is about. You gave it some thought, huh?
ありがとうフー君
Thank you, Fukun. You don't really need to thank me. I'm the leader. It's my job.
けどすごくいい考えだと思う確かに
Well,
星がよく見えるし
I think it's well, it's a really good idea, I think. We'll be able to see the stars really clearly. How naive. You thought I was just talking about normal stargazing? What we're going to watch is a meteor shower.
流星群ですか写真で見たことはありますが本物が見られるのですか
Meteor shower? I've seen them in photos, but never the real thing.
流れ星っていつ流れるかわからないものですよね
But it's hard to know when there will be a meteor shower, right? Don't you worry. The periods of time where meteor showers can be seen basically don't change.
おおなら私は賛成です
Oh, then I'm in.
私も賛成。それにしても星を見に行こうなんて。風太郎くんも意外とロマンチックなところがあるじゃない。
I'm in as well. But even so, going to see the stars, huh? Futaro-kun, you have an unexpected romantic side to you. Leave me alone. I know that I don't usually act like this.
私も風太郎と星が見たい
I want to watch the stars with you, Futaro.
フー君の提案なんだから行くに決まってるわそれに
It's Fukun's idea, so of course we're going to go. And then
夜のビーチロマンチックな星空の下これはチャンスね
the beach at night, beneath a romantic starry sky. It'll be my chance.
ニノ聞こえてる
Nino, we can hear you.
ですが夜に出歩くのは危険ではないでしょうか見るなら浜辺ではなく別荘からでも
However, won't walking outside at night be dangerous? We could watch it from the villa, not the beach. No, stargazing is better in an open space. The beach here would be the perfect place to do it.
大丈夫だよ。みんなで一緒に行くんだから暗くても怖くないって。
It's okay, we'll all go together. So even if it's dark, it won't be scary.
怖がってなんていません
It wasn't like I was scared or
そ
anything.
れにいざとなったら風太郎くんが守ってくれるよね。
And if things get bad, Futaro-kun will protect us, right? Nothing's gonna happen.
もうそこは男らしく任せろって言ってほしかったな。
Oh, come on. You should have said, leave it to me in a manly way.
次私は上杉君に守ってもらわなくても問題ないです
I don't really need to be protected by Uesugi-kun.
いつきさんも行こう星本当に綺麗なんだよ
Let's go together, Itsuki-san. The stars are so pretty.
そうですねせっかくですから行きましょうか
Well, I suppose we have this chance, so why not? Right then, it's decided.
楽しみだねお兄ちゃん早
Oh.
く夜にならないかな
No fun, big bro. I hope night will come soon. Yeah, I know I'm horrible at doing some of these voices, and I apologize
無理にな
profusely,
い
repeatedly.
確実な計画を立てていきましょう
What? Is it lunchtime? Lunchtime? I can speak words. Oh no, it's actually planning time. Okay. Your HP is up there. I don't see your fatigue. Oh, mood. I'm smart. Okay, so Ichika. How did you give Ichika free time? Nino, your best subject is English, so we'll let you study that by yourself. Miku. Yotsuba. I can't keep sending Yotsuba out to do everything. So let's go for... And let's... fish. And we're going to... Oh, we need to spend time with Yotsuba.
発声練習しようっと。
難しすぎでしょ。あれ
But that's your best subject.
これはなんだっけ。
And that was your best subject.
俺が勉強を見てやる。覚悟しろ。
よいしょっ
Oh, Itsuki needs some time off. Okay, well done. That's correct. It took some time, but you did really good.
と。ちゃんと解けてよかったです。
I'm glad I could get it right. Even though you're good at Japanese, you were struggling today, which is unusual. Was it that difficult?
その途中でふと思いついたことがあったんです。
Well, something suddenly occurred to me along the way.
そうしたらだんだんそっちのことが気になりだしちゃって。
And then I just started thinking about that more and more. So you lost your concentration from that. Exactly what did you think about?
この問題の例文は100年くらい前のものですよね。
The example sentence from these problems are from 100 years ago, right? Yeah, that's about right.
作者さんも亡くなっていますよね。となると、
And the author's got to be long dead, right? In that case,
登場人物が何を考えているのかとか、答えを聞こうにも聞けないから、本当に正解なのかなって思ったんです。
we can't exactly ask the characters what the characters were thinking or what their answers might be. So I wondered if these were really the correct answers. No, it's not like the creator was... This work made questions to be answered about it. The creator of the questions is asking what the characters in the story are feeling and the reasons behind their actions.
じゃあこの問題を作った人は 100% 作者さんの気持ちを理解してるんですか？
So, does the person who created these problems understand the author's feelings 100%? Let's see. That doesn't necessarily mean that the creator totally understands everything, per
です
se.
よね。じゃあ答えが本当に正しいかどうか怪しくないですか？
So, isn't it suspicious that there's a right or wrong answer then? That might be so. It's like a quiz from the person who made the questions. So the answer is naturally from the same person as well.
じゃあなんで問題を作ろうとしたんでしょうね。
Okay. I wonder why they made the questions then. Perhaps to help people's reading comprehension of the Japanese language. Good grief. Of course Yotsuba would get me to fly off course. I mean, I hate to say it, but those were actually really good questions from Yotsuba.
料理するの誰にする？
Okay, so this is gonna be lunch, right? So
和
Miku.
風か洋風かそこから決める？
I mean, her dishes aren't the best, but she can definitely do. She can definitely do at least a 2-star. Let's do pasta.
ごめん、風太郎。
How did it fail? So Itsuki needs a break now.
そのパスタの山は何？
What the? What is this about pasta? I'm not sure myself, but it seems that there was a mistake and this much pasta was made.
見てるだけでお腹いっぱいになってきた。
Just looking at it makes me full.
全部食べるの？
Can we eat all of this?
食べ物は粗末にしちゃダメだからね。
It's not good to waste food, you know.
頑張ります。
I'll do my best.
いつき、頼んだわよ。
Come on, Itsuki. They're not wrong. It's not a good thing to waste food, but still. Alright, so are we even doing an evening study, or are we going straight to...
きっちりしたスケジュールがあるとちょっと安
Okay,
心するわ
so
ね。
we're actually going to study, and then the event must be later tonight. Okay. Ichika's actually doing really good. Nino. Let's go for science. We already know you need free time. Yotsuba and Miku. Miku should actually probably go get some water. And since her search... How is Miku's search? Not great, but not actually that bad either. So let's go with Miku.
Yes, 釣れた。
家庭教師として当然の務めだな。
体を伸ばして。
Okay. And now it should be dinner. Raiha-chan did what? Okay, so we're gonna make... Yep, Nino's gonna cook dinner again. The same thing? Soy sauce, fish. Hopefully it comes out good. I mean, I trust Nino. Okay, cool.
この程度で褒めなくていい。やっぱり褒めて。じゃあ、いつものように下ごしらえを手伝って。さすがにこの人数じゃ手分けしないとやってられないもの。
Then I'll help with the preparation as usual. As expected with this number of people, you can't do it without dividing up the work. It's definitely a hassle with this many people.
でも手は抜けないわ。下ごしらえをちゃんとしないと味が変わるし。
Well, we can't avoid it with this. If preparation isn't done properly, it'll taste weird. Really? Is that so?
お兄ちゃんもよく言ってるよ。勉強は基礎が大事だって。
What's that you always say, big bro? That the basics are important when studying. Yeah, I
食
do.
べるだけの人は下ごしらえに時間がかかるんだってなかなか分かってくれないよね。
People who just eat don't understand what it takes. That it takes a long time to prepare. Hello, gamer incognito. Hello, raiders. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Give me half a second, and I will push buttons. If I remember which buttons to push, I'm pretty sure I might. I'm pretty sure it's that button. And as usual, it does not want me to complete a shout out. Oops, that was the wrong button. Oops, that was the wrong button. There we go. Hey. Hello, yes, we're having a pretty good stream so far. As you can see, we're doing something a little bit different than what we normally do. Games just recently came out, and I'm a huge fan of the anime, so I just decided to play visual novel slash, I guess, dating sim. I'm not really sure it counts as that. But whatever. I just really like the story, the characters, and everything, so we're playing this. Again, only problem with a lot of visual novels is there's not really any English voice acting, so I read a lot. So after a few days, my throat hurts. But this is what we do. How was Guild Wars? How did that go? You know the funny thing? I'm pretty sure I've never actually played Guild Wars. Oh. Another game that I'll either get around to eventually, or I'll keep forgetting. I do that a lot.
そうなのよね。
That's really the truth. Oh, sorry.
わかればよろしい。
If you understand, good.
まあ、いつきみたいに食べっぷりを見てるとどうでもよくなっちゃうこともあるわよ。
Yes, thank you, Nino. It was a fun game, but could be better. Currently playing the new expansion, and it's kind of boring. Very disappointed. I don't know. Is it just not good, or is it game breaking, or is it just not up to the quality that the others have been? But yeah, I understand. I've played a few games where... Sorry, the game itself is really good, but then you get to the DLCs and the expansions, and it's just almost not even worth playing. I mean, not to the quality the others have been. Well, how long has Guild Wars been out? It's been, I don't know why I want to say 10 years or so. Possibly longer. Over 10 years, yeah, okay. I mean, I hate to say it like this, but everybody has a bad DLC at one point. I mean, look at Call of Duty. Their DLC maps are now literally the same DLCs for every game they release, just repainted. You got GTA that keeps saying, hey, we're gonna have you go rob a new building, but it's the exact same formula. I mean, even one of my favorite games of all time, Borderlands, has had bad DLCs. I'm trying to remember which... mostly they were the arena ones, like starting with Moxie's Underdome. A lot of people don't understand why I say I absolutely dislike Mad Moxie more than any other characters in those games, and it's just because of that DLC. It's just so bad. But a lot of AAA gaming companies like to play it safe. The consumer's getting bored. Very, very true. They just try to stick to a formula that they think works, and eventually, after so long of releasing the same thing over and over and over, people just... I mean, even if they're not bad, they're just not interested because they've already done it. And again, I try not to speak bad of GTA because I haven't really played it. So all my experience talking about it is literally just from watching other people, but it just seems like it's the same thing over and over. And games like Rainbow Six Siege, that game's been going a long time too, but it almost seems like all they ever release is just new characters. And Fortnite, let's face it, I mean, it's still entertaining to a degree, but all they ever release is just new skins. So yeah, I definitely understand the whole DLC not being up to what you expect. It is sad. But hey, maybe after so long of people telling them that, you know, this isn't what we asked for, maybe eventually they'll listen and actually release new things. I mean, a game can only get so bad before it has to get good again, or it's replaced by the next big thing. Which, again, is sad but true, but... time to time they do, these companies are going to lose a lot of money. Very true. And that unfortunately leads to layoffs and closures. On the other hand, though, a lot of layoffs, like Ubisoft, yes. But a lot of layoffs could be good things, too, in the long run, because then you get people who are programmers and creators who end up forming their own company. And the next thing you know, you've got a surprising group of new indie games coming out. So, kind of a catch-22. Okay. But, like with Itsuki, that doesn't really matter when you watch her manner of eating, right? That's because she eats anything. Like it's the most delicious thing ever. Speaking of which, what kind of food do you like, Fukun? All of Raiha's cooking is delicious. Big bro, that doesn't answer the question. Even if you say everything is good, there's gotta be a particular dish that you like, right? When you say it like that, Okay, what's the most delicious thing you've eaten recently? Recently? It was the beef, when I ordered a grilled beef set with the grilled beef. Huh? What's with that face? To me, it was like the Bond Festival, and New Year's feast had come at the same time. Or the menu you'd order from when you want the courage to climb up the tallest mountain. I get it. It seems like the strategy of attracting you with food is useless after all. Is something the matter? I just thought being able to eat anything, whether you like it or not, was something to think about. I mean, Nino is the best cook of the five, so... Stargazing night. Yotsuba, it's dark, so watch your step. She got quiet all of a sudden. Okay, got it. I was surprised when we got to the island, but it is so dark without streetlights. Oh, don't wave the flashlight around. Shine it in front of you. Ichika, please walk a little slower. Look at you trembling. You're such a scaredy cat, Itsuki-chan. Usuki-san, isn't the cooler heavy? I could carry it for you. No, I can handle this much. The beach is right there, too. Besides, you're carrying wood for the bonfire, aren't you, Yotsuba? Oh, you're right, but if you're tired, please tell me, okay? I don't mind at all. Yotsuba truly has so much physical strength. We've somehow made it. Good work, big bro. Usugi-san, look. The whole sky is covered in stars. There's so many stars in the sky. Be lurking for a bit before I go to sleep. Alright, yeah, nice chatting with you, dude. It's always good to see you. I think next time I have to raid you. Depending on when I start, I've been getting later and later, but yes. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. Always appreciated. And lurking is always appreciated. But when you do get to sleep, rest easy. I wonder how many there are in total.
これは数えるのはちょっと無理そうだね。
It might be a little impossible to count all these.
おじいちゃんの旅館から見た夜空も綺麗だったけど、それ以上だわ。
The sky at Grandpa's Inn was beautiful, but this is something else.
こんなにたくさんあると、星が空からこぼれ落ちて降ってきそうです。
With so many stars, it feels like they'll all spill out into the sky.
随分と素敵な表現するじゃない。
Oh, how poetic.
そうですか?
Is it? By the way, the brightest star you can see over there is the North Star. The North Star's position is almost fixed in the sky, so it used to be useful to sailors as a landmark for night voyages.
北極星って偉い星なんだ。
The North Star sure is great.
ということは、北極星を知っていれば、夜道で迷っても安心ですね。
Which means, even if you get lost on the road at night, you'll be safe as long as you know where the North Star is. Yes, that's right. By the way, the elevation angle of the North Star is the same as the latitude of the observation point. And because this is a small island in the south, we're at a lower latitude than the city we live in. In other words, the North Star we see now is a little lower than the North Star we usually see. What do you think of that? Just realizing that, you can tell the Earth is round. Oh, what? What's wrong?
何もこんな時にまで。本当にあなたという人はそういうところが。
Really, Uesugi-kun? You have to go and talk about that stuff now? Saving!
ゲームデータをセーブするぜ。
Yes, game data save, whatever he said. It's especially at times like this. You may never get another chance to see such a spectacular starry sky. Applying what you've learned requires practice. Besides, it's interesting to know, right?
まあ面白いけど、今はできればもうちょっとロマンチックな話が聞きたいかな。
Well, it is interesting, but right now I'd like to hear something a little more romantic. There's a ton of romance. You can relive the spectacular discovery that the Earth is round.
ですね。昔の人はびっくりしたでしょうね。大地が丸くて、しかも回ってるなんて。
That's right. People in the past must have been surprised. The Earth being round and that it spins of all things.
風太郎くんにロマンチックを期待したのが間違いだったか。
It was a mistake to hope Futaro-kun had a romantic side to him.
そうですね。
Yeah, indeed so.
それで、流星群は何時頃に始まるのですか?
So when can we see the meteor shower? I wonder. I'm sure the meteor showers were able to be observed around this time. However, I don't know the exact time. We can only wait.
そんな。
No way.
ものすごくがっかりしてる。
Why is she so disappointed?
いつきちゃん、流星群見るの楽しみにしてたから。あ、でも夜はまだ始まったばかりなんだし、諦めるのは早いよね。
Hitsuki-chan was looking forward to seeing the meteor shower, but the night has only just begun. It's too early to give up now, right? Yes, and I thought we'd be able to see it, so I suggested it to all of you.
ほら、いつき、落ち込んでないでレジャーシート広げるの手伝って。それとも砂の上に座るつもり?
Look, Itsuki, don't be all sad. Help me spread the picnic blanket, or would you rather sit on the sand?
はい。
Okay.
あの辺り平らで座りやすそう。こっちのシートも広げておくね。
It looks pretty flat over there. Sorry. It looks pretty flat over there, so we can sit. I'll spread the blanket out.
じゃあ私は焚き火の準備をしますね。真っ暗だとさすがに危ないですから。
Okay, then. I'll prepare the bonfire. It's dangerous if seeing pitch black like this. Right. Be careful with the fire. This level of light won't affect our ability to see the stars.
流星群、みんなで見れるといいね。
I hope we can all see the meteor shower.
大丈夫ですよ。いざとなったら上杉さんが何とかしてくれます。
It'll be alright. Utsugi-san will do something about it. Don't be absurd. I'm not a god, you know. Make your wishes on the shooting stars. Though, if I can, I'd like to show them the meteor shower. For Raiha and the girls. Huh? Oh, we do get to see it. Oh.
すごいよ。流れ星があんなにいっぱい。これがお兄ちゃんの言ってた流星群？
Amazing. For there to be that many shooting stars? Is this the meteor shower you were talking about, big bro? Yeah, that's right, Raiha. What do you think? Isn't it amazing?
みんな流星群始まったよ。
Yeah, everyone, the meteor shower started.
さっきまで静かだった星空が一瞬で。
The starry sky was so still a moment ago.
すごい。こんなの見たことない。まるで光のシャワーを浴びてるみたい。
Amazing. I've never seen anything like this. It's like we're being bathed in a shower of light.
綺麗だね。ほんと目が離せないよ。
Yeah, it is beautiful. I really can't take my eyes off of it.
本当に始まりました。こんなにも素敵な光景を全員揃って一緒に見られるなんて。
It really has started, huh? It's such a wonderful sight. I can't believe that we can see it together like this. I thought we'd be able to see it. That's why I made this suggestion, you know?
はい。
Yeah.
どうしようよ、翼。考えておいたお願い事、もう全部言っちゃった。
What should I do, Yotsuba-san? I've already said all the wishes I could think of.
こうなったら思いついた順に全部お願いしちゃいましょう。遠慮はいりませんよ。
In that case, wish for anything and everything that you can think of whenever you think of it. Don't hold back. They're really enjoying themselves, aren't they?
ねえ、風太郎、喉乾いてない？
Hey, Futuro, aren't you thirsty?
君が頑張って運んできたクーラーボックス、早くしないと空になっちゃうよ。
The cooler you brought for us will be empty soon, you know. Alright, could you give me a cold drink?
オッケー。ちょっと待ってて。今作ってあげるから。
Hold on, I'll make it now.
風太郎、ありがとう。
え
流星群が見られるなんて思ってもいなかった。
Hello, that game in third? It's going pretty good. How are you doing today? Thanks, Futuro. I never thought I'd be able to see a meteor shower. You don't really have to thank me for this. It's not like I'm making the stars fall or anything.
そういう意味じゃない。私たちがお願いしたこと、ちゃんと考えてくれたから。
That's not what I mean. You really thought about what we asked. Well, that's because I'm the leader. Thinking of you guys, it comes natural to me.
それが嬉しいんだよ。
That's what makes me happy. That's good.
はい、風太郎くん、お待たせ。ミクもどうぞ。
Okay, thanks for waiting, Futuro-kun. Here's yours too, Miku. Oh, thank you.
ありがとう。
Thanks. Is this lemon juice? The flavor is pretty subtle.
違う違う。ジュースじゃなくて、
No,
レモン
no.
とキュウリで作ったフレーバーウォーター。
is not juice. It's just water flavored with lemon and cucumber.
事務所の人にレシピを教わったんだ。簡単に作れて美容にもいいし、夏バテ対策にもなるんだよ。
Someone at the office taught me the recipe. It's easy to make, good for your skin, and it keeps you cool in the summer.
美容に夏バテ。
Good for your skin, and it keeps you cool?
お、気に入った？じゃあうちでも作ってあげるよ。
Oh, do you like it? Then I'll make it at home as well.
作り方も教えてほしい。
Yeah, I want you to teach me how to make it too.
任せて。風太郎くんも教えてあげようか？
Leave it to me? Do you want me to show you how to make it too, Futaro-kun? No, I'm alright with water. I don't need to worry about my skin either.
らしいな。
So you.
ねえ風太郎くん、天体観測なんだからさ、星の面白い話でもしてよ。ただしあまり堅苦しくないものでね。
Hey, Futaro-kun, we're stargazing, so say some interesting stuff about stars. But nothing too academic, okay? Okay. There's a constellation that's perfect for you quintuplets.
そんな星座があるんだ。
Really? There's a constellation like that? Yeah, Cassiopeia.
知ってる。5つの星でできた星座だよね。
I know it. It's a constellation made up of 5 stars.
私もそれくらいは知ってるな。でもそれって数字しか合ってないような気がするんだけど。
I know that much too, but I feel like that only matches us in numbers. Hold on, let me explain. Cassiopeia is useful for finding the North Star. In fact, it's thanks to there being 5 stars forming Cassiopeia that you can find the North Star. If one star were missing, it wouldn't work.
5個揃って一人前って感じかな。
5 come together to make a complete whole, huh?
5人揃って一人前。風太郎に出会った頃の私
5
た
come
ちみた
together
い。
to make a complete whole. It's like us when we met you, Futaro. No, I don't think so. Because only when these 5 stars are classified as Cassiopeia in the night sky is when it can help people discover new things.
なんだか強引な考えだね。でもなんとなくわかるかな。
The idea is a bit far-fetched, but I kinda get it. Well, if it's just a different way of thinking, I have nothing more to say.
私たちがカシオペアなら、北極星は風太郎かも。
If we're Cassiopeia, the North Star is Futaro. Maybe. What? Me?
ああ、それもわかるかも。
Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense to me too. We're gonna
ゲ
save
ーム
again.
データをセーブするぜ。
Game data, yes. Okay, so... Hey Miku, what do you mean that I'm the North Star?
Eh?
Huh? How did you connect that with you guys being Cassiopeia? I don't understand at
ど
all.
うしてなのか気になる。
Are you curious to know why? Yeah, it's natural for me to be curious about what I don't know.
でも別に知らなくてもいいことだよね。私が勝手に思ってることで風太郎には関係ないから。
But it's something you don't necessarily have to know, right? It's just something I think. It doesn't really concern you, Futaro. Well, yes, that's true, but I can't help being interested.
じゃあ教えてあげる。
Okay, then I'll tell you.
宇宙にある星として考えたらカシオペア座も北極星も何の関わり合いもない同士なんだよね。
If you think of them like stars in the universe, Cassiopeia and the North Star have nothing to do with each other.
それがお互いを目印のようにして結びついてどっちも欠かせない存在になって。
But when people connect these stars with lines to form constellations, the stars become an indispensable part of one another.
さっきみたいに一緒に語られるのが 今では当たり前になってるんだ。
Oh, sorry. Now, it's normal to talk about these stars in terms of how they relate to each other, like we just did.
なんかそれって私たちと風太郎みたいだなって
It's kind of like you
そん
and
な
us.
風に思ったんだ。
It's what I thought. I get it.
すぐ近くにあるんじゃなくて、ちょっと距離が離れてるとこもそれっぽいよね。
Cassiopeia and the North Star have some distance between them as well. I think that's kind of like us too. Distance, huh?
どうしたの？
Hmm.
距離があるのがショック？
What's wrong? Are you a little surprised I said that?
そんな顔しなくても大丈夫。別に変な意味じゃないよ。
Don't make that face. I don't really mean anything by it.
私たちだってまだ風太郎に全部を伝えてるわけじゃない。伝える時を待ってることだってあるんだ。
Sorry. We haven't necessarily told you everything yet, Futuro. Some things have to be said at the right time.
それは風太郎も一緒じゃない。
That's true for you as well. Right, Futuro? Yeah, that's true. All quintuplets' mood has recovered. Nice. And apparently I made the right choice, and Miku's intimacy went up by quite a bit. I don't know exactly how much.
風太郎くん、私たちのこと任せたよ。
We'll find out in just a second, won't we? Let's see. Mood is up to 99, HP is not. So, oh. Okay, so Miku's now got 2 stars, and the intimacy is at 23, which is good. Okay, Ichika. Well, we don't really need too much. Social, Nino, Japanese, Miku, math, Yotsuba, science, and what's left? Just English. Fine. But now, who are we going to support? Probably Itsuki.
Oh,
good job. So the only one that didn't do good today was Nino. That makes not much sense, but still is a good thing.
洋画や海外ドラマを字幕で見るのはリスニングの勉強になるのでしょうか。
Would watching Hollywood and foreign dramas with subtitles be a good way to study listening? I'd say yes, but at the same time, it's kind of tricky because the words don't always match the subtitles. So trying to match what's being said with what you're reading doesn't always give you the results that you're thinking. It can be good as far as word recognition goes, but I wouldn't count on it.
もし本当なら私も今度試してみようかと思っているのですが、上杉君はどう思いますか?
If that's true, I'm thinking of giving it a try next time. What do you think? No, I wonder. I don't have a TV at my house, so I wouldn't know.
あ、すみません。警
Oh,
察でした。
excuse me, that was careless of me. You don't need to apologize so seriously. To be honest, I can't say for sure if it would be educational or not.
そうですよね。
I understand. But personally, I doubt if it would actually be effective.
どうしてですか？
Why is that? The English of Western movies and foreign dramas is not the most natural. They're full of so much jargon. If you want to learn English to a daily conversational level, I think it's a valid though.
学校の授業やテスト勉強にはあまり向かないと？
So it's not really suited for the type of English we see in our school lessons or on tests. That's just what I think though.
ですが、上杉君の言うこともわかります。リスニングに出てくる問題は、なんというか、問題という感じがするので。
But I also understand what you're saying, Uesugi-kun, because the problems that come up in listening are just that. Problems. Yeah, they can be quite unnatural and awkward. Anyway, it's always safe to study with textbooks and reference books when it comes to entrance exams.
やはり甘くはないですね。心のどこかで期待していた部分がありました。
I knew it was too good to be true. Somewhere in my heart, I knew it. I knew to expect as much. Well, can't have too much fun when you're focused on studying.
はい。
Okay. Okay.
やはりニノにお願いしますか？
Breakfast time. Let's see.
食べられるもの
Ichika
を作らないと。
again should be able to at least make a 1-star dish. Should we try a smoothie this time? Yeah, let's try a smoothie.
やっちゃった。
Ah.
食材無駄にして。
I mean, it did raise things a little bit, and even that raised Itsuki's cooking.
あ、スムージーだ。飲んでもいいのかな？
Oh, a smoothie. I wonder if I can have some.
ミクさん待って！
Miku-san, wait!
この凄まじい苦さは
This
抹
terrible
茶みたい
bitterness.
で美味しそうだったのに。
I thought it would be delicious, like green tea. Are you okay? It seems vegetables not meant for smoothies were put in there.
スムージー？いただきま
A smoothie. Don't mind if I do.
風太郎、水持ってきて。
Fudoro, get some water. Poor Yotsuba. Poor Yotsuba. It's kind of a shame that Fudoro can't go out and collect things by himself.
あらら、大きなあくびだね。
Oh my, what a big yawn.
ゆうべなかなか眠れなくて。
I wasn't able to sleep well last night.
わかるわ。私も流星群で気分が盛り上がっちゃって寝つけなかったもの。
I understand. I was also in a strange mood from the meteor shower and couldn't sleep. I'm glad you were able to enjoy yourselves.
なぜそんな悪者みたいな言い方を？
Why say it in such a devilish way? How was it? You were able to relieve your stress?
楽しかった。
Yes, it was fun.
これからもたまにこんなイベントをやっていくのが良さそうだね。もちろん余裕があればだけど。
From now on, it'd be good to hold events like this sometimes. Of course, if we have the room to. Yeah, I agree. I had second thoughts before doing it, but seeing their expressions brighten up like this, it seemed to have a great effect. Also, well, it was some wholesome fun.
もちろん海水浴はやるとして、他にやるとしたら何がいいかしら。
Of course, swimming in the sea is a must. What else would everyone like to do?
山があるし、ハイキングはどう？
How about hiking in the mountains?
探検！無人島といえば探検だよ。
Exploration.
山越え大冒険。
We've got to explore. If it's a deserted island, have a great adventure crossing the sea and mountains.
島でどうやって海を越えるのよ。
How do you cross the sea on an island?
そう考えると、島でできることって結構限られてるかも。
With that in mind, there's only a few things we can do on an island.
どうせならこの夏にやりたいことを考えておくのはどう？
Why don't we at least think about what we'd like to do this summer?
この夏にですか？
This summer?
そう。この島から無事に帰った後のことも考えないとね。
Yes. We gotta think about what we're gonna do after we get home safely. Saying, when we get back, of course, we're going to study. Don't forget we still have to study for entrance exams.
でも、ちょっと出かけるくらいはできるわよ。
But we can go out a little or something.
そうだよ。今年の夏は今年しかないんだもん。
That's right. This summer is limited to this year only.
そうだそうだ。ライハちゃんの言う通りだ。
Sorry, I was trying to remember something. Well, I'll forgive a little dreaming.
いつきさん？
Itsuki-san?
はい。何ですか？
Yes, what is it?
ねえねえ、いつきは何やりたい？
Hey, Itsuki, what do you want to do?
そうですね。夏は花火大会がいくつも開催されるでしょうから見に行きたいです。
Sorry, got lost in thought. Well, let's see. Several fireworks festivals are held in the summer, so I'd like to go.
あんたの場合、花火よりも屋台が目当てなんでしょ？
Aren't you more interested in the food stands than the fireworks?
花火大会と屋台はセットです。両方楽しんでこそでしょ。
The food stands and fireworks festivals are a set. Food you can't have it on the other, right?
私は海がいいかな。
I'd like to go to the beach,
海なら目の前にあるのに。
even though there's one right in front of
こう
you.
いう場所じゃなくて、いろいろアクティビティが楽しめるビーチね。バナナボートとかパラセーリングとか。
いいわね。貸し切りにすれば目いっぱい楽しめるわ。
If we rent it out, we could have so much fun. Rent out a beach?
ミクは何したい？
How about you, Miku? What do you want to do?
海ならホエールウォッチングかな。
I'd like to go whale watching if we go to the beach.
ホエールウォッチング。
Whale watching?
日本でしたら沖縄や奄美大島が有名です。見られるかは運ですが。
Yes. In Japan, whale watching is famous in Okinawa and Amami Oshino. You've got to be lucky to see them,
オーストラリアとか南極まで行けば確実
though.
に
If we
見
go
ら
all
れ
the way
る
to Australia or Antarctica, we'll definitely see them. Australia, Antarctica.
一度は見た方がいいですよ、野生のクジラ。本当にもう大迫力です。命の力を感じます。
You should definitely see wild whales at least once. They can leave such an impact. Sorry.
南極なら他の動物も見られるよね。今度はペンギンも見たいな。
そうですね。今の私たちにはちょっと難しいですね。ニノ、どうしたの
Nino, what's wrong?
そうよね。はしゃいでる場合じゃなかったわ。今の私たちはまだパパに甘えてる立場よ。
Oh, we shouldn't be fooling around.
別荘のことだって。
We are just being spoiled by our rich father right now. Like this villa, for instance. Oh, is this a dangerous situation? No, it's not like that. You guys are always being aren't you? Huh? You guys are being selfish or anything.
確かに風太郎くんのためにってお願いしたけど、こんなことになっちゃったし。
Ow. Sorry. Yeah, I definitely need to be done soon. Of course, when we told him it was for Futaro-kun. And something like this happens.
余計な迷惑をかけてしまっています。
We're really causing Father so much trouble. No, there's no way he thinks you guys are causing him any trouble. That's what I want to say. I want to say it so much. But it's not for me to say.
お父さんを心配さ
We're
せて
making
るよ。
Dad worry, aren't we?
それはどうかしらね。
It's hard to
まあ
say.
でもさすがにこの状況なら少しはしてくれてるかしら。
I wonder if he's a little worried for us in this situation. Not a little. He's got to be freaking out. He's got to be worried like never before, that's for sure.
お兄ちゃん、さっきから変な
Hey,
顔
bro,
して
you've had a
どうし
weird
た
look on
の？
your face for a while. What's wrong? Well,
風太郎もライハちゃんも
Futaro,
ごめん
Raiha,
ね。こんなことになっちゃって。
we're sorry to you too for something like this to happen. That's enough of that. No one could have known the storm would come.
初めてのことばかりで大変だけど、無人島生活すっごく楽しいよ。
So tough with everything, being so new. Been really loving deserted island life. That's right. This will be a good memory after all.
風太郎、
Futaro. Right, let's finish talking here. Let's do our duties so that we can get off this island safely.
お
Yeah. Okay, so now we're at
あなた
study
に任せます。
time. Yep. So then we are going to end this one here.
ゲームデータをセーブするぜ。ゲームデータを上書きしちまっていいのか？
Okay. So we've got one person up to
あい
2
つ
star
らの様
now,
子はどうだったかな？
which is Miku. All because of the beach. I wonder, or stargazing, I wonder if the other choice would have worked for either Nino or Itsuka. And see, their grades aren't doing horrible. They're just not really doing fantastic either, so... But okay. Thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow.